Good morning, students. Today we will be discussing about the animal adaptations. This is the second lecture in the adaptation series. In the previous lecture we had discussed about the adaptation theory, types of adaptation and the importance of adaptation. Myself, Dr. Balram Sai, Assistant Professor in Zoology, Government Dunga College, Bikaner. Types of adaptation. Before coming to the types of adaptation, we will just revise what adaptation is. Adaptation is the physical or behavioral characteristic of an organism that helps an organism to survive better in the surrounding environment. Had there been no adaptation, evolution would have been impossible. The earth and all the earthly things are under constant change. The capability of an organism to change itself with the changing world determines its survival. Greater the degree of adaptation, higher is the ability to exploit the environment, resulting in the production of greater number of offsprings and consequent higher chances of survival of the species. In the types of adaptation, we will discuss under four categories. First is the structural adaptation, second is the physiological adaptation, third is the protective adaptation, and fourth is the animal association adaptation. Today we will discuss about the structural adaptation. Structural adaptation. Now the question arises, what do you mean by structural adaptation? These involve the physical features of an organism that help them to survive in the environment, including the different types of terrestrial habitat. The physical changes are related to the changes in the physical environment. If we take an example and understand it, for example, camouflage, which is the protective coloration that helps an organism to blend in its environment. This protects them from the predators and increases their chance of survival. Structural adaptation. The structural adaptation can be studied under the following headings: cursorial adaptation, fossorial adaptation, scansorial adaptation, aquatic adaptation, desert adaptation, aerial adaptation, parasitic adaptation, and ecological adaptation. Now we will take one by one and understand each type of adaptation. Cursorial adaptation. These include modifications in the animals which adapt them for running swiftly on land. The limb bones become elongated and the digits are reduced in number. Second is the fossorial adaptation. These are the changes in the organization of burrowing and cave-dwelling animals which are characterized by the possession of a slender, unpigmented body with long, attenuated appendages, reduced or functionless eyes, increased sense of smell and touch, changed feeding habits and ability to burrow, etc. Next is the scansorial adaptation. These are climbing adaptations found in lizards, squirrels, monkeys, apes, sloths, and hyla, the tree frog, etc. These include better and strongly developed shoulder girdle, much elongated proximal segments of the limbs, prehensile feet with opposable digits, well developed claws, adhesive pads at the tips of digits or in the sole and prehensile tail. Next is the aquatic adaptation. These include structural modifications that enable the organism to live in water. These are streamlined body, webbed limbs, reduced neck, and laterally compressed tail and gills as the respiratory organs. The deep sea form develops phosphorescent organs. The animals living in fast running hill streams develop suckers or adhesive discs for attachment to rocks or aquatic plants or develop power of swimming against the water current. The pelagic forms develop anti-sinking devices. The aquatic insects and their larvae develop long feathery hairs that prevent them from sinking. Next is the desert adaptation. The individuals living in desert have moisture preservation capacity. They develop hygroscopic skin in the case of lizards, water cells in the stomach wall, that is in the camel, and body covering with thick dermal scales or bony scuds. The eyes, ears, and nostrils are well developed, protected against the dust. Next is the aerial adaptation. The animal possessing power of flight have following structural modification, that is the streamlined light body, pneumatic bones, development of wings, strongly developed wing muscles, reduction in the number of bones and other accessory structures, fusion of certain bones to make them lightweight, better developed humerus and sternum, elongated radius ulna, carpometacarpus, tarsals, metatarsals, better developed sense of smell, touch and sight, etc. Next is the parasitic adaptation. The parasitic organisms undergo various structural modifications due to parasitic mode of life. The modifications include simplification in the organization, elimination of locomotory organs, loss of sense organs, and elimination and the extraordinary development of reproductive organs. Next is the ecological adaptation. Ecological conditions induce structural changes in the organisms. It can be understood with the examples. Anabase, the climbing perch, is adapted to make excursion on wet paddy fields and possesses accessory respiratory organs to breathe on land and in muddy water. Clarias, living in ponds with lesser concentration of oxygen, also develop accessory respiratory organs. Surface swimmer, marine sharks lacks air bladder. That's all in today's lecture, and in the upcoming lecture we will be discussing about the physiological adaptations, protective adaptations and animal association adaptations. The PDF matter related to the adaptations will be shared in the group. Thanks a lot.